YouTube Live, Podcast Soul on YouTube. Lobo, 13. Thanks for that thumbs up, whoever came in. Put this on my Facebook. Frankie Zane, what up? Jose Sandoval, what up? Jose at work. You at work, ain't you, Jose? Was that you on the Instagram? You live, y'all. Question and answer. What's up? That was you? Okay. You at work? Question and answer. Let's go, man. Oh, you got 2-week vacation. You chilling. You finna be on social media like crazy. How much water do you drink a day? Not a whole lot, Jen. Especially now that it's cold in Jersey. In the cold weather, my body tends to crave sugar and food when I'm in the Northeast where we live. In the summer months, the hotter months, when it's 80 degrees and up, 70 degrees and up, I drink a lot more water. And then I don't crave food. It's easier for me to not eat when I'm getting a lot of sunlight. I don't know what the vitamin D from the sun does for me. And then I don't know, well, I guess I'm expressing what it does for me. The lack or the deficit of sunlight in the winter months makes me hungry. I lose my skin color. I get lighter. And I don't drink as much water in the colder months. I keep water in the car though. I go to Trader Joe's and I buy them big, they $1.29, the 33-ounce joints. I drink them, but I don't be like, yo, I got to drink a gallon of water today. Yo, everybody tap the screen, give the video a thumbs up. Double tap the screen or single tap it and give the video a thumbs up. That's it. But I ain't, you know, when I fast, I drink a lot of water and coffee. John Jacobs, I ain't got no New Year's resolution. John Jacobs, every day is the first day of my life. John Jacobs, every day is the first day of my life. I'm not one of them. I used to be one of them back in the day when I believed like everybody believed. Oh snap, yo, on January 1st, yo, I'm gonna stop smoking weed. On January 1st, I ain't gonna drink no more. On January 1st, I'm gonna stop sniffing blow. On January 1st, I'm gonna do this. That's dumb. I was dumb doing that. No. When I wanna stop something, I stop it. I don't give a goddamn what day it is, what month it is. When I wanna do something, I do it. I don't care what day it is or what month it is. My life is serious, man. I'm a serious man. I'm not here for play. Everybody double tap that screen, give this video a thumbs up. King Kareem Mazada, what's up, OG Respect, what you represent? How long were you smoking and drinking when you stopped? I started smoking weed when I was 12 years old. I was in the 7th grade, going into the 7th grade. I had just got out of 6th grade summer. Waiting to go into the 7th grade, I got high that summer. That was 1981. That was 1981. 1981. There was no other hip hop but New York and New Jersey hip hop. In 81, there was nobody else. Everybody was fans. And I started smoking weed. And then I started smoking dust. I got dusted for the first time, angel dust, PCP. I smoked dust in the 9th grade. I tripped off of mescaline, LSD in the 9th grade. I sniffed coke for the first time in the 11th grade. I was 16 or 17. I had a job at the gas station. I used to pump gas, and I had bought a ½ gram of coke at school, and I sniffed it on the toilet, on the back of the porcelain toilet in 11th grade. And then I started smoking crack in college. I started sniffing blow real heavy in college. Started sniffing blow real heavy. I started off sniffing like a ½ gram, then I would get an 8-ball and sniff it. That's when we used to go to Harlem. That was when New York was New York. You could get a gram of blow. You can get a gram of coke for $25, $30. In 88, 87, 88, I was sniffing blow real heavy, smoking weed every day, drinking. Then I started smoking crack, because my nose, I used to sniff so much blow, my nose would bleed. And I would be up for like 3 days sniffing coke. And then my man at the golf course, he was like, yo, Sean, my nose used to bleed like that, but I don't sniff no more. I smoke my coke. I said, for real? I said, let me try that. Wrong. Fool the devil. Shoot him in the dome. In 6 months, the wheels had came off. That was the beginning of the end. And then I got clean. I got clean in 1990. October 16th, 1990 is my clean date. So I got high throughout the whole 1980s. I got clean in 1990, and I never used a drink or a drug again in the last 34 years. Absolutely. Absolutely. John Jacobs in the building. Sean, how you get your thoughts? I try to meditate but struggle with thinking. I don't read books but want to start. How much you weigh? How tall are you, Jose? Do you smoke weed? Do you drink? Do you get high? Are you married? Do you have kids? Give me the whole backdrop. And then once I got clean, I never got high again. I went back to college, made the best grades ever. I graduated, I got my accounting degree. Then I went and got my master's degree, got my MBA in finance. Went to work in the corporate world. And, the rest is history. I stayed clean. I don't get high, I don't drink. 6'1", 245, I don't smoke, and I drink on weekends occasionally. I'm 25 years old. All right, 245 pounds at 6'1", you fat. So the foods that you're eating and you being overweight is affecting your thinking. You need to check your sugar addiction, Jose. You need to check your sugar addiction. Anything that you eat from this point going forward, and if you don't start right now, that's fine, but I'm gonna give you the information. And once you know, you can never say you don't know. When you go into the store from now on, if you see something in the ingredients that says added sugar, if it says added sugar, you can't have it. If it has a little bit of sugar, 5 grams, 4 grams of sugar, but 0 added sugar, you can have it. The sugar addiction is fucking your mind up, right? The drinking is fucking your mind up, and the fact that you're overweight, all of that is affecting the brain. Sugar addiction, statistics say that 85% or more of the United States population is pre-diabetic or diabetic. because there's high fructose corn syrup and sugar in everything. Ketchup, barbecue sauce, salad dressing, sodas, juices, Snapple, everything, man. It's the hardest addiction to break. I'm a sugar addict. I have a sugar addiction. But I got a strong mind, right? Just like I was able to put down the coke and put down the weed, I put down the sugar, right? And my social media platform is built upon my physique, my abs, and me looking good. I can't eat sugar and look good. Impossible. So try that for 3 weeks. Try 21 days. Try 21 days of no sugar, and I mean going cold turkey. You're gonna come down from 245, you're gonna come down to 232. You're gonna lose about 12 to 13 pounds right off the rip. That's doing no exercise, just cutting the sugar out of your life. And then if you can stay disciplined with that and then add some cardio to your situation, you'll come down even more. At 6'1", you're supposed to be 200 pounds. You're supposed to be 200 pounds. You're supposed to be 200 pounds. Period. No, I don't drink, man. Can you just hear me say I don't drink? I don't drink or get high, man. I don't do nothing to hurt myself. I don't do nothing to hurt myself. How much weight for a 5'3" male? 5'3", you want to be 150, 145, 150. Mr. Holmes, appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. No, I don't drink. I don't get high. I don't use no drugs. I don't use protein powder, creatine, steroids, HGH, TRT, nothing. I ain't putting nothing in here. When I go to the doctor, and I never go, or the dentist, and they want to do something to my teeth and shoot me with something, I always got to tell them, say, look, I'm a recovering drug addict, man. Be careful what you give me, because I don't want nothing to trigger me to start me back getting high. Sometimes I just take the pain. How tall are you? 5'3", how tall are you? How tall are you? I mean, how much you weigh? 5'3", how much you weigh? Oh, you fat. 5'3", 200 pounds, you obese. You gotta let the sugar go immediately. You gotta let phase 114, you gotta let sugar go, bread, rice, and spaghetti and pasta. Dead that today. Yeah, I know you need help. You 5'3", 200 pounds. I'm giving it to you. You way overweight. You smoke weed, you drink? Do you drink, smoke weed? What time you go to sleep every night? Do you sleep good? What time you go to sleep? What time you wake up? Clean, no drugs, no nothing. I work late nights. You work the graveyard shift? Tell him, John Jacobs. You work the graveyard or you work from the evening into the night? How old are you? How old are you, phase 114? I think you said you was 25. Did you say 25 years old? 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Okay. You come straight home and go to sleep, or do you come home and fuck around with the phone, fuck around with the TV, fuck around with music? 46. You on medication, ain't you? Diabetic medication, high blood pressure, you on all that? Ain't you? John Jacobs, what's up, man? Throw a topic on the floor, John Jacobs. You kicked me a $20 bill yesterday. You kicked me $19.99. I reversed my diabetes last year, but gained the weight back. If you done gained the weight, if you 5'3", 200 pounds, you didn't reverse your diabetes. You still got it. You just ain't went and had it checked. No. You gotta, what you gotta look at, phase 114, is number one, you're almost 50 years old, right? And you're obese, you're extremely overweight, you're fat, right? You have to tell yourself that and look at that reality and say to yourself that this can't continue on, right? Now, if you need to get another job or tell your current job you need to go to the day shift, you need to go in from 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning to 3 or 4 in the afternoon, then you need to work on that. Or get another job with regular hours so that you can get your sleep cycle, back working right, your circadian rhythm in your brain, right? Because lack of sleep and insomnia leads to weight gain. That's why if a motherfucker is up late at night, 2, 3 in the morning with the TV on, playing with his phone, no good. And you only getting 4 and 5 hours of sleep every night. When I was only getting 4 and 5 hours of sleep every night, and my sleep, the time I went to sleep, one night I fall asleep at 11. The next night I go to sleep at 1:19. Then the next night it'll be 12:08. Then this night I'm staying up to 2:41. Then I'm going to sleep at 10. When my sleep pattern was erratic like that, I was fat. Before I went to prison, I was 5'7", 195 pounds, almost 200 pounds. High blood pressure, high triglycerides, high sugar, sleep apnea, acid reflux, all of that. Now I go to sleep the same time every night. I'm in the bed, I'm getting myself ready for bed. I'm in the shower, I got my pajamas on by 8:45, 9 o'clock. I'm winding it down. I'm making me a warm cup of milk to get that serotonin on my brain. I done already worked out. So that done got me tired. And I get my ass in the bed and I make sure I get my 7 hours. And that's how I stay lean, because you burn calories when you're sleeping. So you gotta check your health, man. You gotta check your health. That's why my workout program is so, my 8-week program is so valuable, man, and so worth it, because, you know, not only do I teach this in my program, we execute it, right? We execute it with the workouts, right? With the mentality. And you're welcome, Phase 114. Thanks for your subscription, man. I appreciate you. Because if you can know everything, but if you can't apply it, it don't mean nothing. Jose Sandoval. Sean, how do you become an intellectual? Smooth talker, witty, all that. Um, I read a lot of books, man. This is my personality. I read a lot. I've read a lot of books. I love education. I love information. I love reading. I love knowledge. I love being smart. I love being intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And you get a lot of pussy when you're smart. The women love smart nigga. The women, the smart nigga get the women, man. Period. Yeah, I still run it. I'm an avid reader, man. I love to read. I love being smart. But I've always been an extrovert. I've always been social. The only time I was antisocial and introverted was during my active addiction when I was getting high. That was the only time. But my true natural self is an extrovert. Should I leave the women alone and just get myself books on them? Well, first you gotta lose weight, Jose. I told you, you gotta lose weight, man. You talking about the women, you talking about being an intellectual, you talking about all these things that's external to you. You gotta get you together first. And it first starts with your health, with your physical self, right? But in order to get the physical self right, the mental self has to be right first. The mental and the spiritual. As above, so below. You show me how a man look on the outside, and I can tell you exactly what he looks exactly the same on the inside. Right? Your insides match your outside. Period. 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 You worried about the wrong thing. You 25 years old. You got a job though, right? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You got a job? I'm gonna put that up there for you, phase 114. You work, right, Jose?
Maria.
12-hour shifts. You got full-time job? You got kids? You got a wife? Yeah, going to bed. Then what time you waking up, phase 114? That's my program right there. Going to sleep, waking up at 1, and then you going right back to work at 4. You got to get a new shift, phase 114. Yeah, full. You got no kids? You got no kids, Jose? Listen, man. The only reason I look the way I look, the way my body look, shit, Jose, you winning, man. You 25 years old, no kids, you just bought a house, you work a full-time job, you single, 25 years old, you living the American dream. You are the American dream. Heading to work is 4 p.m. Peace out. Peace out, phase 114. You should be doing nothing but working out, getting your body and your mind right, because everything else in your life is right. And if you get your body and your mind right, everything else in your life is gonna get better. You don't want no fat honey, do you? Do you want a fat honey, Jose? Do you want you a fat honey? Overweight honey like you? Or you want you a fly honey? A fly skinny dip? If you want to join my program, that's the link right there. It's $2,500. No discounts, no breaks. Pay it up front. I didn't start looking like this until I got my mental right, man, and my spiritual right. Right? I want a baddie, no single moms or fat ones. All right, so then how the hell you gonna be a fat one? How you gonna be what you don't want? It don't work like that. If you want that super fly honey that ain't got no kids, and you want her to bear your children, you want her to have big titties, flat penny stomach, fat ass, pretty grill, you gotta have the body. You got everything except the body. You got a job. So you can't be a fat nigga and want to fly honey. Come on, man. You gotta be what you want. Period. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Don't worry about no women right now. You 25 years old, you a baby. You got plenty of time for that. Pay down on your house. Get promoted on your job. And you need to lose 50 pounds. You're 6'1", 245 pounds. You're fat. You gotta come down. You wanna be about 195, 197 in there. Then you're gonna look like money. Then you're gonna look like money. Yeah, the women ain't going nowhere. 25 years old? What the hell do Heavy D and Biggie got to do with this conversation? Why would you say something like that, Stephen M? Heavy D and Biggie were overweight. What does that got to do with this conversation? You got to get yourself together, man. You got to look like something. You got to look like something. I'm not happy at my job because I work 12-hour swing shifts every other week and at a factory. Well, you just bought a house, so you got to stay there until you can find something else, right? Or change your hours, or go find another job. You just bought that house. You got to have some source of income. Make it work. Be grateful that you got a job. Because there's people in Ukraine and Russia right now that wish they had a job like you and had their own house, right? There's people in Palestine and Israel right now that wish they had just swing shift, doing 12-hour shifts in the factory. They'd do 19-hour shifts straight and won't say a word. There's people in Mexico, El Salvador, Peru, Guyana, Brazil, Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, that would love to come here and take your place, take your job, take your house, and take all your problems, and then give you their problems. So stop crying. Nobody want to hear that crybaby shit. Be grateful for what you got. Because you ain't got no problems. You lose that job tonight or next week, then you're going to really have some problems. Your coffee ain't no good, man. Coffee don't taste right. John P. says people in the United States that wish. Y'all better be grateful, man. I go home in my crib, I'm thankful for my sheets, for my bed sheets being clean. I'm thankful that I got a new roll of paper towel on my table, and I got 3 or 4 extra rolls of paper towel in the closet. I got toilet paper. I got heat. I'm grateful for that. I've got gratitude because there's people in Africa and in Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam that wish they had your job and will come over here and work your job for $5 or $10 less an hour and won't take no piss break. So shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm the wrong nigga to come at that with. You better be grateful for what you got. John P., what up? If you fat and overweight, that's your fault, that's your problem. You gotta fix it. If you fat and overshape and you don't look like nothing, and you addicted to porn, and you addicted to weed, and you addicted to drinking, or you depressed, and you addicted to social media, you addicted to music, you addicted to your phone, that's your fault, that's your problem. If you addicted to sugar, that's your problem. Hey, that story mean, ain't it? Ain't it, Vaughn? My man's story? Nah, ain't no excuses. That's your problem. Right. If you addicted to porn, you jerking off 2-3 times a day, 4 times a day in the daytime, that's your problem. You created it, you fix it. If you ain't got no confidence to step to a fly honey you see at the grocery store, in the laundromat, at the gas station, your self-esteem low, that's your problem. Your confidence low, that's your problem. If you fat, if you got erectile dysfunction, that's your problem. You gotta watch the whole, you didn't watch the whole one, did you? I put the whole interview up on the membership. Y'all go join the channel membership. Let me put that channel membership up there. $10 a month. This information that I'm giving y'all right here is worth $10. Man. You can subscribe for 1 month and quit. You ain't even gotta stay on there long. You gotta control yourself, man. Yeah, he mean, man. He mean. He got a mean story. He got a mean story. I don't know when I'm gonna drop the whole thing. Stop eating 3 times a day. What are you putting in your mouth? What kind of food you putting in your mouth? What are you doing to your body? Can you really truly love yourself if you're not eating right and you know better? It's one thing not to know better, but it's one thing to know better and then still not do it. Take care of your physical health, man. take care of your physical health. That's the difference. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. Period. That's why you got no energy, right? That's why your outlook on life is negative. The foods you eating, sugar addiction, the chemicals in this food does that to us. Me too. Me too. One thing I've been able to do is I'm able to tell myself no. I'm able, with my mental discipline, I can tell myself no. It's hard to do, but I can do it. You know? You know, my arrogance, I'm an arrogant man, I'm a conceited man, right? I'm a confident man. I'm a man with a high self-perception. I have a high opinion of myself, right? So, you know, I feel like I'm competing with everybody every day. That's how I get down. I'm competing. Rob D, what's up? Timo Gould, what up? You don't need a gym membership. All you need is your body weight exercise. Tell him, John Jacobs. Sugar addiction is crazy. Crazy, crazy strong. Crazy strong. You understand? And my whole platform is built on how I look. So I gotta stay looking right. You know, but aside from that, I see the benefits of being in shape. All I had so far is green tea and a bottle of water, and I've been up since 4 a.m. All of that. Aside from this being my job and my business, I like how I feel at 55 years old, right? And we men, right? We men, so we can talk like that. We men, right? I don't need no erectile dysfunction pills. I don't need no Viagra. I don't need no Cialis. You understand? At 55 years old, my joint be hard when I go to sleep, and it be hard when I wake up because of my flat stomach and how I look. And honey's younger than me. Honey's younger than me. You understand? In their 30s, just left their 30s and 40s, banging bodies. Honey's in their 20s being my DM. I got girls in my Instagram DM, they DM me from everywhere. Sean, come to Tennessee, come to Baltimore, come to North Carolina. And they be playing with themselves in the videos they send me on my Instagram. Saying, baby, you look good. They tell me, baby, you look good. All types of women, all races, all ages, 20s, 30s, right? And if I decided to do that, because I don't really take them up on their offers. Tariq, what up? I don't really, I can't get involved with no honey off of Instagram and have her destroy my whole platform, you know, because mental illness is real, right? So, you know, when they show me these videos and they show me their panties and all that, say, Sean, come and get it, come and... I'd be tempted. Best believe, I love beautiful women. But I gotta play the tape all the way through. I got too much to lose. I got a 14-year-old son that needs me. And this is how I eat. This platform is how I eat. So I can't get involved in that. But my point is that when I get with a honey, I don't gotta take no Viagra or none of that. I don't masturbate during the day. You understand? I masturbate from time to time at night. Like if I need to go to sleep. You understand? If I need to get my man, I get a man. But to be sitting around jerking off every day, 2-3 times a day, hell no. That takes away from my aggression. That takes away from my ferocity. I have to be ferocious, right? When women, what attracts a woman to a man is his ferocity, right? His aggression. She loves that. she can't help but to fall in love with that, right? And when I was in my depression, going back in 2012, 2013, when I was deeply depressed, I was jerking off like every day, all day. But I was in a depression. And I had a girl at the time. I had a couple girls, but I had a main girl at the time. I didn't even want to hit it because I was like, fuck it, I ain't going to that. I just go home and get my man myself. That was when I was a weaker man. And I had money. Don't forget that part. But now I don't jerk off. I don't masturbate. I don't do that. I don't watch porn. I'd rather get with a honey and film me and her. Me and her film it. And then me and her sit back and watch it together. Make a porn video with her. If a nigga jerking off, if you jerking off all the time, when you see a fly honey in Chipotle or you see a fly honey in McDonald's or in the mall, your self-esteem low. That shit drains your self-esteem. Drains your confidence. When you don't masturbate, and you hold that in, and you are a proper weight, and you exercising daily or regularly, no less than 4 to 5 times a week, and you going to sleep, your sex drive is gonna be crazy. Your sex drive is gonna be crazy. And every honey you see that look like something, you stepping straight to it, right? And she is gonna feel, right? See, there's we got 5 senses, right? Smell, touch, hearing, taste, feel. But there are 6th and 7th chakras of the brain that come out of the pineal gland that they never teach us about because then we would be uncontrollable. But this is what makes us gods. When you step to her, she's gonna feel that, right? And that's gonna trigger something in her. That's gonna trigger something in her where she's gonna desire you. And she's gonna wanna give you something. She can't help it. And then once you knock that down, see, every time you knock a honey down, that builds your confidence. That builds your ego. That builds your arrogance. That builds your conceit. Right? Every time you don't knock a honey down, every time you don't, that depletes your self-esteem. But, that's what this is all about. This is all we deal with in my program. And, you gotta remain attractive to your woman. I don't care how long you've been married, how long y'all been together. How you look when she met you, you have to stay that way. And the same goes for her. How she looked when you met her, she has to stay that way to keep the attraction. You can't get me or I get you and then now I want to get out of shape and overweight and I ain't hitting the pussy right no more. I don't look like nothing and I expect you to stay with me and keep letting me hit. No, you're gonna get turned off. And every time you hit it, you gotta hit it like a champ. You gotta hit it like a champ. And that don't mean she won't let nobody else hit it either. You can't control that. You can't control that. You just make sure when you hit it right. and that you look like something. Sex is very important in a relationship. Super important. Don't never let them tell you no different. Very important. You gotta please her. You gotta please her. Whatever you gotta do.
Interesting conversation you're having.
Thank you, man. What if you don't have the willpower you have? What's your approach in training someone on that issue? Join my program, man. You hear what the fuck I'm saying. You see me, you watch me every day. You see my Instagram page, the podcast was sold. You watch me on YouTube. You see me every day. I'm like this. This is my real life. You understand? People that get involved with my program, these are the things that we discuss. These are the things that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man amongst men. Stacey A. Harris, what it takes to get a woman is exactly what it takes to keep her. Brick City, what up, sucker free? And you don't talk to your woman about your problems. You don't talk to your lady about your problems. You don't talk to your lady about your problems. You let her talk to you about her problems. That's what you're there for. You're not to talk to boo-hoo and what's the word I'm looking for? You're not supposed to dump all your problems on her and lean on her for support. Fuck that. No. She wants strength. She only respects strength. She will only submit to strength. She'll only submit to power. That's why she's with you, because she saw some type of power and strength in you from the beginning. That's her very nature. I don't care what she watches on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. She can't help it. When she sees a powerful nigga, a manly nigga, she gon' bow. And she needs that man for support, and she needs you to guide her. You can't be going to her talking about, baby, man, I don't know, baby, if I could do it. You think I could do it? She'll be fucking somebody else soon. I grew up as a mama's boy. I grew up as an only child in the 1980s. I had no male figure in my life. My father was never a part of my life. And I grew up around my mother, around a woman my whole life. And I'm a straight man, right? I've always loved women. But being that I was raised by a woman, I responded to life like a woman. I was emotional. Because I watched her, right? And she downloaded all of her thought processes. I watched how she responded to things. So naturally, I adapted to that because there was no male. So when I started getting girlfriends in high school, when I started getting girlfriends in college, I couldn't keep a girlfriend. I couldn't stay respected in a relationship. The girl would lose respect for me because I began to treat her like my mother. I was such a mama's boy. I was looking for my mother in her. Girls are not even virgins these days. 50% of her value gone. Fuck out of here, man. Don't say that. Fuck out of here. You think you gonna get a virgin girl? Be quiet. So they would lose respect for me because I had no masculine mental game about me other than that I could have sex with them, right? I could fuck them. I had a dick, that was it. But once we got into real life situations, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't man enough. I won't ever marry if she's not a virgin, been like that since day one. Then that's you. Keep living, homeboy. How old are you? How old are you, Milos? And why did you take down your message? Why did you retract that message? Nah, Jeter, don't do that, Jeter. Don't do that, man. Don't knock his message down. Don't do that. Now, my mother died in 2020. How old are you, Milos? So you think just because you marry a virgin, you're 27. So you think because she's a virgin when you marry her, that she won't get that pussy to somebody else? Is that what you think? If you get weak or you fall off? Fool them, devil. Just because she a virgin don't mean she won't get that pussy up to somebody else. All right, then. So what you talking about? You ain't making no sense. So, you know, you gotta be a man. You gotta be a man if you want to keep your woman. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a virgin. I would want a virgin too. But how realistic is that? Not realistic. And because she's a virgin doesn't make her ethical. She could still be a liar. She could just be a virgin that's a liar. She could be a manipulator and a deceiver who happens to be a virgin. She could be a liar who happens to be a virgin. And because you marry her as a virgin in December 2025, December 2024, if you fall off your game and get fat and stop hitting it right in February 2027, she'll let somebody else hit it. So you gotta capture a woman's mind, man. No, you don't know what's up. Not at 27, you think you do. You don't know what's up at 27. You have the slightest idea what's up. You know how I know? Because I've been 28 years old, I've been 29 years old and thought I knew what was up and was wrong as two left shoes. Didn't know nothing. Even when I got in my 30s, you just keep living. You gotta capture a honey's mind. It ain't about the kitty cat. It ain't about the kitty cat. If you capture her mind, you capture the kitty cat. If you capture the kitty cat, but you don't capture her mind, the kitty cat ain't yours. If you capture her mind and the kitty cat is yours. Keep living, homeboy. You can't come on here at 27 years old and I'm 55 and you tell me you know what's up. No, hell you don't. You think you do. You born in 1997. You from this era. You from the social media era. Social media raised you on YouTube. You was raised over YouTube. You have the slightest idea what's up. What's up, man? Keep living though. 98. I know, somewhere around there. You think Jay-Z is old school. DMX, you think Snoop Dogg is old school?
All right, come on. Logan, what's up? What's going on? You know this one? No, this is not my same chicken. Take off the jacket so you don't dirty.
What else, y'all? Come on, let's talk. Don't get scared now. Everybody's scared, all nervous. Don't get scared. We men. Let's talk. Let's talk. The women. Hey, ladies, come in the live chat, ladies. It's all good when it has their preference. Shout out to you, Milos. All respect to you, man. No disrespect. But I just gotta tell you, as an older nigga to a younger nigga, you trying to get where I'm at. No disrespect to you, and I thank you. I see you on my live all the time. You're welcome here, but you trying to get where I'm at. Remember that part. And you may not make it. Y'all not saying nothing? Nobody got nothing to say?
Yeah.
Better late than never. Better late than never. I'm done with my coffee. Driving down I-4 in Tampa. What's going on? The Barber 921. Wow. Yo, Barber 921, how your new son, man? How your baby, man? I-4 in Florida. I-4 connects Orlando to Tampa. I'm probably gonna move to Tampa, man. Me and Lil Sean, I'm probably Orlando. That's what's up. What's that weather like down there? What's the weather fit over 50? I believe you, for you take a woman serious, you gotta know what her background is and where she comes from. That'll determine a lot. Jay Wills, 74 degrees. Baby girl, she's won already. Time flies. I've been busy grinding, man. I get your channel late, but I'm here. That's my man right there. Yeah, I could go with that. Her background is going to tell a lot about her. I could definitely go with that.
From the bottom up? What I got?
I gotta go home, man. Y'all ain't saying nothing, man. Y'all ain't saying nothing, man. Everybody give this video a thumbs up, man. Today feels like Saturday, don't it? Bro, I've been meaning to ask you, what have you been doing to get so lean? I cut the sugar out. I cut out the sugar. I don't eat nothing with added sugar. I cut out sugar and I started fasting, doing intermittent fasting. and I adopted a low glycemic index diet. The Barber 921. My coach back in the day used to tell me, yo, when you meet your lady, make sure you see how her mom's, and that will give you some light and how she can be. I can go with that. I can go with that. Where the ladies at? Any ladies in here? Where my ladies at? Where my ladies at? What's up, man? This is a question and answer. Y'all just gonna sit on here and look at me? Calisthenics question. Anybody got a calisthenics question? Diet question. What's up, man? Who gonna buy a hoodie, man? I don't hit no cardio, Sean. I don't hit no cardio. As of lately, well, I do cardio workouts, but I turn my strength training workout into a cardio workout by taking minimal rest, right? So, I do my 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 dips, 10 squats, right? For 10 sets. If I stretch that workout out over 27 minutes, it's nothing, right? But if I bring that workout down to 16 minutes, then it becomes a strength training and a cardio workout at the same time because I'm taking minimal rest in between sets, right? And then I may do a workout, a prison style cardio workout that'll be, most of my workouts have strength training in them. Most of my cardio workouts. But to just like go and do treadmill or shit like that, I don't do none of that.
You want me to take out some stuff?
Should you do different variety of push-ups in your routine? Absolutely. Sean, you didn't work out until you went to prison? No, I worked out. I just worked out wrong. I didn't know what I was doing. What do you think of muscle-ups? I've been wanting to work towards them, but don't want to hurt shoulders. I don't do muscle-ups. That doesn't mean nothing to me. I don't care nothing about muscle-ups. I look better than a lot of dudes that can do muscle-ups. It don't mean nothing to me. What if it has zero added sugar, but use sugar substitutes? I don't know. I don't know. I just do sets and reps and eat clean and get the look. I don't care about muscle ups. I don't care about one arm pull-ups. I don't care about one arm muscle ups, handstands, levers, front lever. I don't care about none of that. How do you look? That's all that matters. How do you look? I don't know what the best age to get married is. I don't know. The age don't matter. It's if you ready and if she ready. I ain't never been married, so I couldn't give you no advice on that. What body part makes you look the strongest in prison? All of it, man. Back, arms, chest, shoulders. That's the first thing people see. Shoulders, chest, arms, back, upper body. You know, and then your legs. But I think legs is more important.
Where did she go?
It's so big silent life.
There's something.
I don't know. I just don't eat, man. I don't have no particular hours. I'm not a robot. I just don't eat. You know, I like to do 20-hour fast, shit like that. 32-hour fast. Terrentine, what up? White dude in Tampa showed you mad love. I wonder how that pizza and wings tasted. It's good. Yes, the wings are off the hook. Shout out to Johnny at Pizza Joe's, Taste of Buffalo in Palm Harbor, Florida, man. Shout out to him. Pizza is dope. Wings is dope. Cool Star, what up? What else, y'all? Yeah, go on my website and get a I said a hookie. Everybody go on my website and get a hoodie. Yeah, I ate mackerels in the joint. It's cool, you eat whatever you want to eat, just moderation and fasting. Go on my website and get y'all a hoodie, man. I could do special colors. Navy blue, royal blue, black, gray, ash gray, royal blue, cardinal red, green, Kelly green. I can get your hoodie in 20 different colors, man. You buy the orange one if you don't want the orange one, and then I'll call you on the phone and you can order another one, different color. But I got two 2X's in stock in the orange and one extra large in stock in the orange. Speak more on the pineal gland. Pineal gland is the seat of the soul, man. That's the third eye. Pineal gland is mean, man. You gotta decalcify it. You decalcify your pineal gland by eating good foods. When your pineal gland is decalcified and fully active, you can do superhuman things, man. You can astral travel. It releases the dimethyltryptophan, the DMT, natural DMT, which is a hallucinogenic. Pineal gland is strong, man. Sean Washington, thank you for that $2, homeboy. Thank you, sir. It all comes back to the diet. What do you think of baseball today versus back in the day? Baseball today can't even compare to baseball in the 80s and 70s. Baseball today is not very competitive. The foundation of Black American is not in baseball like he used to be. For whatever reason, I don't know why, deliberately excluded or not, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. But baseball without the foundation of Black American is a different game. It's a totally different game. The speed element, without the nigga in the game, there's no more speed element. Nobody steals bases. Nobody bunts for hits. I remember baseball teams in the 70s and 80s, Barber 921, the whole outfield, the left fielder, the center fielder, and the right fielder, all black. You couldn't hit a ball in the gap. You hit a ball in the gap, it had to really be a line drive in the gap in order for them niggas not to get to it. So, you know, it's a different game. You know, the game ain't the same. It's different. Even the white boy players from the 70s and 80s are tougher than these kids, the white players of today. The white players of today are nowhere near. There's no Pete Rose in today's baseball. There's no Nolan Ryan. All the white players that played baseball in the 70s and 80s are way better than the white players that are playing in 2025, because the white players that played, even the Latino players that played in the 70s and 80s, they played against the nigga. The nigga holds all the records in baseball. We hold the home run king, stolen base, hitting, whatever, fielding, whatever. And the white boys that played back then, Nolan Ryan, Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt, Lenny Dykstra, Craig Nettles, Lou Piniella, Dave Kingman, you know, Steve Garvey, Gary Carter. They were way better. They were tougher. The man was tougher back then, so baseball was definitely tougher. That's my opinion. Yeah, Pete Rose, man, one of the all-time greats. His hit record will never be broken. 4,260 something hits, or 56, whatever that number is. And he should have been in the Hall of Fame. One of the greatest players to ever do it. Pete Rose, bad motherfucker. And he played against the nigga in the era when the nigga played. Bad white boy. Bad white boy. Can't take nothing away from him. Nolan Ryan. These kids today can't play with them. You couldn't, them niggas wouldn't even be on the team. Hank Aaron. I got a great one for you. Send me an email with your phone number. I'll call you. Or go ahead and order the hoodie. Go on my website, order the hoodie. And then I'm gonna call you and we'll straighten it all out. Let me put that site up there. That's the website. Go buy the hoodie, put your phone number in there, and I'll call you. Or we can talk beforehand and you order it. Tank, Haney, Shakur, etc., all scared to fight each other, ruining boxing. Yeah. None of these kids could have fought in the 80s. Floyd Mayweather Jr. would have not have been undefeated in the 80s. 100%. 100%. In my opinion. He's a great fighter. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a great fighter. But he chose his opponents. He selected his opponents carefully. There's no way he could have came through Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, John Mugabe, Aaron Pryor, Wilfredo Benitez, Alexis Arguello, Livingstone Bramble. There's no way he could have came through all 10 of them dudes undefeated. And you know how I know? Because neither one of them did. Chavez, Julio Cesar Chavez, no way. Hearns would have beat him, 100%. 6'1", Hearns was 6'1". Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat him. Marvin Hagler would have beat him. Duran told him. Duran told Mayweather Jr. to his face, man, I would have ate your ribs up. I would have ate your body up. He ducked Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather Jr. ducked Manny Pacquiao, he ducked Paul Williams, and he ducked Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarita when they were all undefeated. His uncle was very smart in carefully selecting his opponents so that he could be rich and be perceived as the greatest of all time because he was undefeated. But he didn't want no part of Manny Pacquiao in 08 and 09 when Pacquiao was knocking everybody out. He didn't fight Pacquiao till Pacquiao was washed up with a hurt shoulder. He knew better. He knew better. My opinion. Aaron Pryor, the Hawk, Floyd didn't duck Pacquiao, and people tend to forget that Floyd is older than Pacquiao, like Floyd doesn't age level out. Aaron Pryor, the Hawk, I thought he ducked Pacquiao when he was accusing him of taking steroids when Pacquiao had never failed a drug test. Ever. Had never been. The only time it was ever brought up that he was on steroids was from Floyd Mayweather Jr. No other fighter ever said that. No other fighter ever said that. It was only him, and that was to give him an out to not be able to fight Pacquiao in 07 and 08. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Anybody in here my age? Pernell Whitaker, what else you like to do with your life than working out, working and hustling? Any hobbies or something? Body snatcher McCallum would have schooled him. I just take care of my son, man. My 13-year-old son is the love of my life. And that's it. That's all I do. Mike, you 56? Okay, anybody else in here in their 50s? Or in their 40s? Anybody else in here with me? Sean? Michael? Will? Okay, to all the dudes that's my age, does Floyd Mayweather beat Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, and Tommy Hearns? Does he come through all four of them undefeated? Yes or no? Sean said nah. HUD 74 said no chance. Fit over 50 said nope. Michael says hell no. Will Cass said nah. Naeem said no, absolutely not. Michael told me to stop. Who beats, out of those four, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tyrone Chase, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Hearns, and Duran, which one of them does Floyd beat and who does he lose to? Paul Ruffin said nah. Who does he lose to? Tell Redford said he come through undefeated. Redford, how old are you? Sean say he loses to all of them. Michael say he loses to Hagler and Duran. Floyd beats Duran, in my opinion. Style makes fights. He beats Hagler, Duran. Duran, greatest nose-to-nose fighter ever. He loses to Tyrell. He loses to all of them. He was already old in the 80s.
I was sleeping and she put it in my skin.
Listen, I don't think there's any way he beats Tommy Hearns at 6'1". How tall is Floyd? How tall is Floyd? 5'7", 5'8"? He doesn't beat Tommy Hearns at all. This is my opinion. He's 5'8". He doesn't beat Hearns. He doesn't beat Hagler. He doesn't beat Sugar Ray Leonard. And I don't know if he beats Duran, but if I was betting money, Duran and Floyd, I would bet on Duran. Tyrell first and Floyd finds a way to win. Hearns and Leonard KO him easy. Hagler from Newark. Jim, he don't beat none of them? Or Floyd beats them all? What's your position, Jim? Loses to Sugar Ray, beats Duran. What about Hearns and Hagler? Stacy? Floyd, defensive fighter. Those guys will force him to actually fight, and that's when he gets killed. He beats Duran or he doesn't beat Duran? He would not be undefeated. I don't think so. I don't think so. And remember, them dudes back then, no way he beats Duran. Remember, them dudes back then, they fighting every 5 months, every 4 months, every 6 months. They not taking no year, 2 off. So he would have had to fight him. And you couldn't pick who you wanted to fight back then. Whoever was the #1 contender, and it was 15 rounds. Whoever was the #1 contender, whoever was next up, that's who you had to fight. Pryor laid out one of the greatest. Pryor was a headhunter. Floyd counterpunches the hell out of Duran. Okay? All right. All right. Was the lighter gloves too? What was it, 8 ounces or 10 ounce? Can't be Hagler or Hearns. Me neither. Yeah, I don't see that. I do not see him beating Hearns. I do not see him beating Hagler. I do not see him beating Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard knocked his father out. Sugar Ray told him. Yeah, I think Hagler won that fight against Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard told him, just like I did your daddy, I'll do you. Jim said he loses to all of them. Yeah. Boxing Dad salutes SG Floyd the Great versus the Greats 0-3. He 0-3, Boxing Dad, he ain't beat nobody. Hagler Hearns, round 1, more fighting than Mayweather's whole career. No contest between then and now. All the sports, same thing with football, basketball, baseball, it's all different now. Boxing, it's all different. It's definitely way softer. All right, next question. Y'all ready for the next question? The dude's over 50. The dude's over 50. All the dudes over 50. Y'all ready for the next question? Next question. Yeah, that's crazy. They comparing anybody to LT. You can't even compare Ray Lewis to LT. All right, next question. For the dudes over 50, Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? All my niggas over 50. I didn't watch that Tyson fight. I didn't watch that shit. Kobe. Kobe. Naeem said Kobe. 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 Yo, when they be talking on TV like LeBron is he better than Jordan? I'm like, did you forget about Kobe? It's like they just passed right over Kobe, man. Kobe all day. LeBron James cannot, it's not even the same. Kobe is not even the same league. LeBron is not even in the same league as this dude, man. Not even close. Kobe stuck at the Jordan. Fit over 50, no? All right, so look, here we go. Kobe, Michael Jordan. Kobe, Michael Jordan. Who you taking? MJ, Jordan. Jordan, Jordan, Kobe, Jordan, Jordan had better teams. Ooh, there we go. Barber 921. Jordan has better team than Kobe, and Kobe still won championship. There we go. That's the key. I'm going with Kobe over Jordan. I'm taking Kobe over Michael Jordan all day. Kobe blocked Jordan's shot. Was it twice? Kobe blocked LeBron James' shot twice in the same All-Star game, and he blocked Jordan's shot in the All-Star game. Jordan had a better team than Kobe, man. Hands down. Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen, two of the greatest 75 greatest players of all time. Kobe didn't have that kind of team. I'm taking Kobe over Jordan. I saw them both play. Jordan did not have a better jump shot than Kobe. Kobe had a better three-pointer, better jump shot. I'm taking Kobe, man. I'm going with Kobe, man. And Jordan didn't win no championship. Jordan came in the league in the 80s, 83, 82, 83, and didn't win no championship in the 80s when Dr. J and the 76ers was there, when Larry Bird and the Celtics was there, when Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons was there, and who else was money back then? The Lakers, when Magic Johnson and the Lakers. Jordan didn't win nothing in the 80s when them niggas was there. It was only after Larry Bird retired, after Dr. J retired, Magic, Kareem, Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer. When they left, then he won. And Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman are key factors. Look. Are key factors. Yeah, but Kobe had Shaq. Kobe and Shaq won 3 championships, John Pete. Kobe and Shaq won 3 championships. When Shaq left, Shaq only won 1 more ring after he left. Kobe won 2 rings after Shaq left. So who needed who? Kobe won 2 rings without Shaq. Shaq only won 1 ring without Kobe. Don't say that. Michael Jordan had, look at his team he had. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper. You know, all of these were great players, man. Tremendous players. Who did Kobe win with after? Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman are Hall of Famers. What Hall of Famer did Kobe have after Shaq left? Pau Gasol is not a Hall of Famer. Lamar Odom is not a Hall of Famer. Ron Artest is not a Hall of Famer. I forgot Horace Grant. Shannon Brown, Vujicic, Luke Walton, Derek Fisher. Look at who we had. Look at who we had. Nobody. Them dudes are nobodies. He still won championship. Gasol is not a Hall of Famer. Look it up. What year? When somebody look it up and see if Gasol is a Hall of Famer. Gasol is a Hall of Famer? Pau Gasol? If you take Jordan off of the Bulls and put Kobe on that same Bulls team, it's the same thing. He just got in. 2003 inductee. Okay, so Kobe had 1 Hall of Famer after Shaq left. Is Pau Gasol as good as Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman? Ask me that. Answer me that. Is Pau Gasol on the same level as a Dennis Rodman and a Scottie Pippen? Hell no. Scottie Pippen was instrumental in them championships they won. Dennis Rodman is probably the greatest rebounder ever. Scottie Pippen he could do it all. He could do it all. He could D up the best player. He could score. What do you mean? Mean. All right, y'all, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. I gotta go home. If Jordan had Shaq, he would have won too. Listen, go look at the film. Go on YouTube. Let me show y'all this, man. Hold on, man. Don't go nowhere. Kobe blocking Jordan one time right there. Hold on.
Kobe Bryant gets this, gets a piece of it, also a piece of Michael. As soon as he shot that ball, Jordan turns around. Oh, Kobe got up. He comes up with a block. Kobe Bryant now.
Kickout hit. It's the biggest lead of the night. Here's Jordan with a change of pace. And rejected by...
Hey man, listen. Just go on YouTube. Thomas Redfern, all y'all go on YouTube. Kobe blocks Jordan. He blocked his shot like 3-4 times. Mom Darby, what up? There is no gray hoodie on the site. Buy the orange one and then I'll call you on the phone and we'll do the gray. You're not gonna see the gray on the site. The only one on there is orange, but I'll know that you want a gray one. And send me an email with your phone number, 862. Send me an email with your phone number and I'm gonna call you. Or you can put your phone number in the order form. If you real, you may be having a fake profile. But let me get out of here, y'all. You real, Paul? You real or you fake, Paul? I don't know, because there's a lot of fake profiles on here, man. You know how they troll me, man. Listen, go on YouTube, Kobe blocks Jordan shot. You're going to see it like 3 or 4 times. Jordan never blocked his shot. Let me get out of here. Peace.